Sawa, tumeanza. Now, viewers, viewers, I want to navigate you through the settings of this machine. This machine is Jian machine bonel coiler. It's called bonel coiler because the type of the springs it's producing, it's bonel. This one is different from pocket coiler. And so if you want to go into set up parameters of this machine, for example, those ones who may not be or may not have knowledge on how to operate or to do setup of this machine, uh, first of all, uh, you enter you enter the password of the machine, and the password of all Huajian machineries, bonel coiler, is 888, meaning that if you want to enter or access the system of this type of bonel machine from Huajian, you must use a password to enter into the system. And usually the password is 888, meaning that is 8 3 times. 888. Let's enter. Now I'm entering. I want now to enter or access the system of the machine so that if I need to do some setting, maybe for example I want the spring to be longer, apart from using that lever and that lever, you go into the system, and inside the system there is automatic length. This is the length 1100 millimeters, the length of the bonel spring. And we are talking about this one. This is the length. This is the length. So if you see 1100 here, or you can set 1200 for it to be longer, depending on the bigger the number, the longer the spring. The smaller the number, the smaller the spring. And now number 79 represents the diameter. You can set it 83, 85, 89, 72, 70, 60, depending on the type of the diameter that you need. And here's the coefficient. You see, not one side of the diameter is 2.0, the other one is 1.0. Sometimes they don't relate. Why? It's because uh, the setup or the formation of the wire the, what we call the wavelength or the formation of the wire vary from the two different notas. And these are the notas, this one and that one. So they will usually vary. You can even put here coefficient 1.0 and here 0.5. They don't match, but they are supposed to be in that system or sequence, so that when the machine is operating, coiling is exactly as per what is in the software or the system. Remember these figures or the machine setups for bonel or poker or whichever way, any machine that is computerized, the setups or whatsoever are found in the software of the machine, right? I think we are okay there. And let me navigate you to the common setup. For example, if you want to note manually. You will not be using this one. For example, let me just give you a good example here, a perfect example here. This one is manual, not up. When I set this button to this place, it means that I've put it in manual direction. You see, this is manual, this is manual. This is automatic. The sign here is automatic, sign is here is automatic. I can decide to set this automatic through this one here. You see? Or I can decide to set it through this one here. Now, if maybe there is a wire that is stuck in the notar, I'll reverse the notar. But if the wire is not stuck, I'll test the notar using testing it manually. I'm testing the notar manually. That is the upper notar or number one notar forward. And this is number two notar backwards. This is notar number two or the lower notar, depending on how it's described in the machine manual. Now let's go to the common setup or a common running of the machine. When the machine was or automatically it was in automatic stage, and then maybe there is a sensor that causes the machine to stop automatically. And when the machine stops, you'll find maybe it was middle coil. It had not coiled full. It had not yet gone through with coiling. Maybe the coil was halfway, and then the machine stopped. You cannot just set the machine automatic and run the machine. You will first of all put the machine at manual position. Remember, this is automatic, this is manual. You put the machine at manual position, and then you push this button in. Remember, this button is for the main gear and this is for the servo motor, but they must coordinate. So you'll put the button here and then jog the machine. Look at how I'm jogging the machine. You are jogging machine like that, then knot. After knotting, you cut again, just like that. You see, now you want to set the machine in what we call automatic position, so that the machine it can run the way one wants it to run. Yeah, that way. That way. Look at it. Wonderful. And then as I'm running the machine manually, you realize something. When we went into the manual setup, you'll realize that the 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 wire formation or the the, the front side of the spring has longer knot, and this one cannot not it cannot perform proper knotting here, so you must reduce it to this side, and reducing this to this side or shorter side, you will take a spanner, use spanner number 19 to push this nut in anti-clockwise position like this. If you want it to rise up, you will put it in anti-clockwise position. If you want to extend this end, you will put it to the what do we call, to the clockwise position, just like that. Let's test and see how it is. I want to navigate you through this, blessed viewers, so that you can understand how, look at how the formation is. It is very wonderful and great formation indeed. Because I understood that, or I understand clearly that we have some people who have problems with bonel machine setup. And unless they have received the sufficient help, then the problem will still exist, or they still have that particular problem. And in the next video, I'll produce it in Swahili language so that my fellow men from East African community, that is Tanzania, can understand what it means by bonel setup. And remember, we have Jian, machinery. We have Jian. So all these machineries have different passwords and have different machine setups. You can see how it is now. I'm protecting it in a manual position, and then immediately after that, I'm going to put it in an automatic position so that now we can receive the production through the automatic position. It's simple and easy to operate. Now I'm switching it to automatic position so that I can run. Now the machine is automatic position. Yes, I mean it's high. The reason as why you see the machine stopping is because the sensor senses that there are no springs in heat treatment position. So when it senses, and remember we were doing it manually, it switches off machines for protection, and that is good. That's excellent because everything must be protected. Whether the machine, the working personnel, or whatsoever the person next to you must be well protected. That's why you see the machine running as it's stored when it says that there are no. Now let's go manually. Now the formation is excellent. Now let's go. Let's go. Look at how the formation is. I want you to understand. I want my viewers to understand how the domain coiler works. And for those ones who need any help about bonel setting, can contact me through 0728 448062, or can reach me through my email address kevogofrederick@gmail.com. Any problem with machine setup, and for those ones who are not in Kenya, code for Kenya is plus 254 728 448062. And also you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get the latest updates about any plant machineries, whether bonel, whether what, whether egg grinding machine. I work on all of them. Let's go. You must rotate it manually. The way I'm doing it, very simple and easy, so that everything can be well positioned. Just like this, the setting is excellent. Look at it now. The settings is indeed excellent. And remember, this is the exact best position of the wire. You see, when it's here, then the knot will be okay. If you want to set to push this wire upwards, you'll set using this one. If you want to push the spring this side, you will set using that one. In the next video, I'll give you a complete tutorial how it works and how each and every cam and setting works. Now let's put it in automatic and run. that's fine. Now this is what I was saying. I did it intentionally so that you can understand. If you want to remove this, you come to this setting here. Here. Okay, sorry. You put it in this position. Remember, it's not a number 2 that is stuck. Then you remove it in that way. Not yet. Okay, this position. Now it's fine. I did it intentionally so that you can understand. This is for backwards knotting, and this is forward knotting. Look at this. Look at this. How I want to knot now. Here, I want to knot here manually. This is not a number 1. This is not a number 2. You see? I've knotted it. Look at how it is. I wanted to use this one to show you that it's hidden. Now this is how knotting is done. So when you push here, you see? Look at that. Look at it. Excellent. That's how you. That's what I was noting. So when you put it manual or automatic, it notes, it coordinates with everything by the use of sensors. Thank you very much. In the next video, I'm going to produce it in Swahili language so that the Tanzanian people can understand how the machine setup is done. And also, I'll explain the use of these rollers and the feeder rollers and the formation rollers here. I'll also explain about the manipulator arms. Other people call them the robot arms. I'll also explain the importance of the cam bearings. These are the cam bearings, and the fingers. These are mechanical fingers. They hold the wire. Look at this first of all. Look at how it's going to hold this wire. Look at it. Look at it. Once immediate it can. You see? Then you see how the manipulator arm holds the finger, and it has that special finger main aim to hold this one, and it's controlled. Look at this one here. It's controlled by this bearing. So you see the bearing, when it's on top of the cam, then the jaw opens. When it's off the cam like this one, the jaw closes, hence clipping the spring like this. So you understand now properly by removing this one. Look, I want to press it inside like this, and then I'm able to remove the wire from the machine. Thank you very much. See you the next time. My name's Engineer Frederick Kevogo. I deal with a number of plant machineries. I deal with tape edging machines, all forms of spring coiling machines, series 1100, series 700, pocket coiler, pocket assembler. I deal with the edge banding machine, end trimmers, and among many others, piston types of compressor, screw types of compressor, name them all, electrical and mechanical, foam cutting machines, forming machine, PU forming machine, automatic conveyor, forming machines, all of them, I deal with them. So if you have any question, do not hesitate to contact me through the email address kevogofrederick@gmail.com, or through my phone number 0728448062. I'm located in Nairobi, Kenya, industrial area. Thank you very much.